Okay, people, she has the book.
She has the book.
She has the book. What does this mean?
Okay, so we're assessing one more time and see what we're gonna get rid of, what we're gonna think we can save. Because, I mean, it's raining a lot and everything else, but some of these plants are looking kind of sickly, so it's probably time to move on from there. And I got other things that I want to put in the ground. Now, I'm going to tell you something, okay? Tell you what we had there. Now, in this bed, I have the lemon squash. And actually, the plants are doing pretty good. They did take about 2-3 weeks longer than the rest of them to produce. But now that they're producing, they're full of it. They're full of blooms. The plants look really healthy. Okay, I did see a squash vine border in here, and
Nasty little fella.
little thing. I didn't get a chance to kill it, but I did find the places where it laid its eggs, and I got rid of the eggs. So now this is that one, lemon squash.
Okay.
From the Saturn Exposure Seed Exchange, and I'm pretty happy with it.
Really, I don't know how big that place is, but I'm happy with them.
I almost ripped it out too, remember? Because it wasn't really doing anything.
Yeah. It was close.
And I think that's probably why it's still pretty healthy, because it took longer for it to get going. But right now, I harvested a few of them, even though I just harvested not that long ago.
Okay, I have a ridiculous theory on this bed. Bear with me for 5 seconds, okay? We did not used to park like this. We used to park the van right here next to this bed, and the car on the other side of the van. And I noticed that as soon as we swapped up the parking, this bed gets more sunlight, and maybe that had something to do with it. I don't know. It was ridiculous, I told you. Thanks for bearing with me. Okay.
I'm gonna show you this bed, and I'll tell you what we have in here. And then I'll finish trimming it, and we'll pause the video, and as I trim it, we'll move on to the next one. So these guys are two ones. The cue ball squash from
Haas Tool.
From Haas Tools. You guys, if you buy one squash, do that one.
Yeah.
It's amazing. The one thing I noticed, it's not supposed to be like a vining. It's more like a bush, like all the other squash. But it does vine a little bit, and I seen it setting some roots here and there. But it's doing really good. And this one was one of the first ones to produce, and it's still producing, and a lot of it.
Yeah. Wow, what are this green one? This is the same thing?
Yeah.
Why are they so green?
Wait. This is a different bristle one. Don't get ahead of me, Misto.
Oh, Mito got ahead of her. Oh, hello, Putty Cat.
All right, the next one is those green ones you just pointed at are the Total Eclipse, also from Haas Tools.
Here, hotel. Okay.
We are really getting good luck with that one as well. The plants are pretty healthy. They have a little bit of yellowing, but and they might have been slowing down a little bit on production, but they're doing really good compared to like the ones we'll show you later in a minute. Okay, so this is for now. Let me finish cleaning this bed, harvesting what's in here, and we'll move on to the next one.
Okay. Wow. Wait a minute. Oh, good
Lord.
Look at the size of those puppies. Yes. Wow. How big are you supposed to get?
Well, about this big. They're winter squash.
Wow. That is really cool. There was one over here that I could see before, but it seems to, oh, there it is. I was like, seems to be hidden. Oh, look at the size of that one. That's the one that's camping out with the fire ants. Sons of a gun. See, you thought I was gonna say sons of bitches, didn't you? What?
You did say sons of bitches.
Honey, you said don't swear on here.
You're not supposed to.
Oh, okay. All right. Hey, as we were interrupted by fire ants, what was your thought?
Oh.
Those are dead.
Those are not dead. They're still green, but that one is not. Doesn't have any blooms. It's not producing anything else. So we'll go ahead and remove that one and leave this guy here. This one, it looks to be getting ready to do more stuff. So and what it does, it will allow. So let's take a look at this guy. It will allow it to.
Oh, it's got still growing. Look.
Yeah, there's got some here. So we're gonna leave this guy here. and let it do its thing. It just kind of fell over the side, which is actually kind of good because it allows the stuff to do something else.
Yep.
And see, here's a little squash bug. There's booger.
No murdering on TV.
See this one? Watch. That's what this.
You know why they call them squash bugs?
What?
Because we squash them.
Should we squish them?
Yes.
Yeah, it's satisfying.
Yeah.
I know they're all God's creatures, but.
That's like them guys with that show. Yeah, we got a good show.
Look, right here.
A damn good show. There's one.
Here's a little bugger.
Nasty little
You know what we do to them?
Squash! What'd I say about killing stuff?
It's alive!
Nah, that is not alive after that. Ugh, that's gross.
This is what I'm gonna use to
You don't pick your nose with those, do you?
Anyways, moving on. I'll catch you up in a minute with the rest one.
Okay. There it is.
Okay.
Okay.
On this bed we have moonbeam squash.
Yeah.
And Benny's green tin squash from House Tool. And actually they've been really good producers. But the one thing about this particular one is that it's getting powdery. It got attacked pretty good by the squash bugs. Not the squash bugs, but the English.
You're looking at me for help. You're in trouble.
The
Squash beetles.
And I gotta say that the one that the moonbeam wasn't as good.
No.
Look at
this.
But the green tin one was good.
Yeah, we got that
So
over
look,
here.
we're starting. I know. I mean, but here's the thing. It's already getting powdery mildew, and even though the other ones are pretty heavily, you know, we were heavy planted.
Yeah.
We didn't get any powdery mildew. So my thinking here, that there's a squash vine borer. Watch it. It's getting ready to.
Well, here, hold this. I'll go kill it.
Kill it. Kill it.
God, dog it.
He's faster than you. Anyways,
Slippery little devils.
I'm gonna harvest. I think I'll get rid of this side and see how the plants on this side are doing, and we'll decide there if we clean out the entire bed or.
I tell you what, though, look at this. This is really. I'm starting to get impressed with this one. It didn't do nothing for the longest time.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah.
But it's growing a few. Not as many as I would have liked to have seen. But it's growing something.
Yeah.
This one over here, we got a lot out of there, but it appears to be slowing down a bit. Uh-huh. Right.
Yeah, see, the squash vine border will show you.
We're coming.
It's, we might get rid of this one today because look at this.
Oh,
It's
that's
already laying
nasty.
the eggs everywhere. So let's harvest what we can out of this one and take its food out of the way.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
This is what a bed looks like after the squash vine borers get to it. Or the Mexican wife.
The Mexican wife?
Yeah, the brown people.
Oh, man, you about to lose your something.
Uh-oh.
I'm kidding. I would never.
Not this time, not because I'm filming.
All right, let me
All right.
get a little notebook and let's take a look here. Okay. This bed we have 2 squashes.
You're gonna cut your foot off, honey.
I know, right? Okay, we did this guy. This guy. Okay. So, the Alexandria squash. We did get some, and I think we're still gonna get some on this one. See if you can see there's a lot of little things here coming.
Oh, well, no, there is some over here. I can,
and there's some that need to be harvested. I am going to let this one stay.
By the skin of your teeth, fella.
But if you look at the one, this is from Will Height, and it's the yellow squash. Look at the plants over there. They're looking really sickly.
Yes.
And so I might get rid of those. We're probably gonna get rid of those. And
There's only a couple there. I
and
think
you didn't produce hardly
like,
anything.
I could be wrong, but I mean, there's 2 there now. They're kind of small, but we can harvest those. And I think we've pulled 2 other out. Yeah. So that's like, what, 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, that one, the lemon squash was really slow to produce, but it's producing and it's doing really good. This one is just as slow to produce, but it's just not doing anything.
Yeah, and
I mean, this guy,
look at the leaves. They're, yeah.
these guys were put in here March 11th.
March 11th, she said. Yes.
So March 11th, March, April, May, 90 days.
90 days.
It's been really going, cranking some squash by now. So we're probably not gonna do that one again. It's this one, the 49er F1 squash for a hybrid. We'll probably put this one again.
That was good.
And
yes.
that was good. And the thing about this, guys, is they need space. So
Right.
we'll know that for next time.
Okay, we're doing the get the other bed now before we run out of battery.
Oh, well, just pause it.
Then.
Just pause it.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Oh, go.
See that?
Wait.
My guess is those are either squash bugs or not squash vine borers, but squash bugs. So there's a bunch of there. So the whole thing has to come out now. Look.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I hate to say this, but the whole plant has to come off.
They're out of there.
The whole bed's coming out.
Well, we was expecting that.
No. I mean, you do this for a little while, and then you know when they start getting sickly, they gotta come out. All right. So we'll harvesting and then moving on.
Yeah, dear. Now, she's massacring this here bed, right? And look what we found. How cool.
A volunteer.
A volunteer.
Hello, mi tomato.
Hello, Mr. Tomatoes.
We'll probably leave it there.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it. I'll stake it up.
Yeah, it needs to be staked up a little bit.
Uh-huh.
It's hot, y'all.
It's hot. It's homemade.
We're almost done.
It's
That
East Texas.
That one is staying.
You know the only thing worse than the humidity in East Texas?
What is it?
The humidity in Louisiana.
I never been there.
It's
bad.
I shall take you someday for a treat.
Oh boy.
We go watch the drunk people at Mardi Gras.
Sounds like a threat.
It is. Yes.
Uh-oh.
Page 22.
Page 22.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
There it is.
This is sunburst squash.
Wait, turn around.
Another wonder. No.
No?
Yes. This should be
yes.
the sunburst squash.
Right.
What box? No, this is box 1.
Box
No,
one.
box 1 is that one. So
One,
this is
2, this is 3.
So this is, okay, this is the Sunbeam F1 scallop from squash from Will Height. And I tell you what, last year, this is one of the only ones that I was able to get any squash out of.
Right.
Survived the squash vine and the squash vine borers and stuff. Now there's I can see it right here. There, you see it, baby?
Yes, I do.
Little bugger.
It's right there. Look at that little booger.
Wait,
Son of a
why'd you
bitch.
get it?
Oh, sorry.
Why'd you wake it up?
Why did I pushed the wrong button?
Dude.
All right.
Did you film the part where we told them which one this is?
I think I hit the button during the fight over the squash vine borer.
So, actually it's doing really good. It's got a lot of plants. And the one thing that helps this plant is it's an upright vine. So, we're gonna wait to terminate it if we have to. I seen the squash vine and the borders.
I want to keep this one as a pet.
But we're gonna keep this guy.
Yes.
So I'm gonna harvest it, and then we'll move on to that one over there. Okie dokie.
That one's got fire ants.
Well, we'll be careful then.
You mean you will?
I will.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yes. This is raised bed 1.
Right, and on this one is where we have the
Oh yeah, that's the
sunburst squash
Yes.
from House Tool. Okay.
I've been generally impressed.
I'm impressed with the production. I'm not so impressed with the fact that the plant got attacked by what I'm thinking. This is the the cucumber squash that attacked,
Right.
that did this. I haven't seen squash vine borers here, and the last time we came through, we cleaned it up really good. And I'm gonna leave this one alone. We'll harvest what we got here, and I'm pretty happy with it so far.
Yeah.
It was a little slower producing than the other ones.
Right.
But it's catching up now with the production. So,
Yes.
all in all, the sunburst squash from Hospitals.
Yes, yes, yes.
Very nice.
You know what this looks like? What was that song with that there naked chick hanging from the round ball? Wrecking ball. Yeah. That's what this stuff looks like. Okay, I pushed the wrong button again.
Oh, did you film the other part?
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah.
This one.
Pretty sure I did.
I'm only gonna harvest the
That one?
The one that I have here.
Okay.
And okay, while we're at it, let's finish filming this guy.
Right. In-ground bed 1.
This is this one. I'll show you.
Raised bed 1, right. Not raised bed, but in-ground raised bed 1.
So this one has my kabocha,
The
which is the
kabuchi.
one that's over there binding everywhere.
That's the one she really
That one
likes.
stays there until it produces, finishes done. This one, I snuck in the corner the one ball squash from Hostel.
Right.
Again,
And her world famous lemon bomb.
it was slower producing.
It was, but we got a lot out of
but
here.
Now it's really doing. And look at how healthy it is.
Yeah.
It's very healthy, a little crowded, but not bad. And it's producing. So this one, I'm really not gonna do anything other than harvest what I can from it right now, and leave it alone. It looks really good. I'm guessing we'll have some of these for a while. Hopefully, you never know.
Right.
And what's happening now? I don't know. Come here, Dad.
Yes, ma'am.
You see the kabocha squash? It's literally climbing over this, guys.
Oh yeah.
So look.
They're at war
So-
over real estate.
Yeah, if you decide to grow kabocha,
By itself, please.
yeah, let it have its own room because it's gonna take over. At any
Okay.
rate, that's
Look
it,
at
you guys.
yes.
I hope I hope this is helpful.
Okay.
I mean, if you're trying to figure out what to grow,
Right.
and if you live in the East, I'll be real quick. If you live in East Texas or in a weather kind of like that, ours that has over 200 days of growing whatever,
Yes.
growing season, what I would suggest is put it in early in March. Get rid of it as soon as you start seeing pests really bad. For us, it's what, almost June?
Yeah.
And then sometime towards the end of August, get another planting going
Right.
so you can have
But-
fresh fall squash.
Now my 2 cents. Let's get that's
What's
fine.
that?
We get over it. She's trying to poke me with the knife. Okay, now. See, look at you bleed that. Anyway, everything that we have done here is like 2 years, right? First year, and then this one here is our only really first year of growing everything on a mass scale. Now, it would be remiss of us if we did not add to the mix that this was an atypical year. All right, I mean, we have freaking snow. We have had rain every day for weeks on end. So, if we insulted any of you people that sent us, well, didn't send us, that we bought seeds from, we're sorry, but maybe you should test it in the monsoon because, man,
Oh boy.
yeah, but
Oh, boy.
so I mean, some of this stuff we definitely won't plant it next year, but we might get back to it at a future date to give it another try because, yeah, like I said, this was an atypical year. It was strange.
Definitely the Costata Romanesca I wouldn't bother with.
Yeah, that one was
That
a
one.
dog.
And the Trombochino squash, you definitely want to grow it. It's just binding if you have the room.
Yeah.
Or grow it vertically.
That's why we put this stuff in the front yard. It takes a lot of room.
It does. It does.
Okay.
Okay, that's it for today.
That's it for today.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
There you go.
Am I still filming? Oh, yeah.
There you are.
Smile for the camera. Ooh, sexy. Right there. How cool is that?
I know. This is what too much rain does to your brakes. Stuff starts growing out of it.
What do you think it is?
This is actually a plant that
Oh, from up
Kathy,
here.
Kathy
Oh.
gave me last year.
Oh my God.
And so
how
it
cool.
reseeded and it's everywhere actually. So we'll just gotta let it be.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
Hey, watch out. You got fire ants crawling on your feet.
Where?
Stomp them. They're on the back. Move out of there.
I don't see
On
any.
the back of your foot.
I'm looking, I don't see anything.
The back.
Okay, this is the back of my foot. You you guys see anything?
Okay. Okay. Say, what do you say? Thanks, dear.
Thanks, dear.
In her defense, I did stir them little boogers up.
Oh, I forgot about this now.
Oh, this is, yeah. I just stirred it up.
Yeah.
It was crawling all the way up your leg.
They're not happy. Hey, look at my, oh, wait.
What?
No.
Oh.
Ah, dang it.
What were you hoping for?
Well, I'm still, oh, I think I'm hoping for my, chamomile to do something.
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
Keep hoping.
Hey, but my Thai basil, look at it. Oh,
yeah.
that's pretty. Listen.
See that? All them eggs. Free shipping. All right, that's it. This time it is for it. We filmed a lot today. Anyway, later, folks.